What's up, guys? Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh Capsule Coliseum. So, yeah, Marik again. That's why he ran away, so you could fight him all over again. Yeah. On the bright side, he's not going to be quite as tough as he usually is, because I'm the water type symbol, he's a fire type. So he has mostly fire type monsters. He's also got a very weird stage. It's called Fire Mountain. And if they didn't give you so many hints about what was going to happen, it would be quite the elaborate, not the elaborate, but quite the effective trap. But if you click on the stage details, it's like a dormant volcano. You'll never know when it might erupt again. It's like, that's suspicious. What's even more suspicious is Marik is actually a competent duelist, and he decides to use the shittest type of environment for his symbol. It's water, for fuck's sake.
I'm so pleased to meet you again, Pharaoh!
Marik, I assume you want to duel me again?
Again. This guy won't give up. I'll give him credit where credit's due. He's never going to quit.
You assume correctly. I haven't had my fill of tormenting you yet.
Marik, in this battle I will defeat the evil that is feasting on your soul.
Go ahead and try.
Alright, okay. Thrilling exchange between Marik and Yugi, ancient rivals from the past. Yes, so Marik is now even more evil, as you can see, because his hair has grown longer. So, yeah. And I guess he's got a fire symbol now to demonstrate how filled with rage he is, and that it's not really him. Despite the fact the actual him had a dark symbol. So, if your symbol attribute reflects what type of person you are, then having a dark one to start with probably wasn't the greatest idea. So I'm not going to put Hercules Beetle and Kawagata Alpha in this fucking level, because that would be a bad plan. A very bad plan. Come to think of it, I'm not even going to have Dark Magician, because that's probably going to hurt me more than it helps me. I haven't been using Great White, and that's unusual. He's usually quite stapled in my water deck, but not this time. I'm going to use water monsters pretty much exclusively in this one, because, well, he's the only monsters that aren't fire types that are his are going to be two earth types that try and creep around the side, and they're not really that threatening. They've got quite a bit of HP, but their defense is still lacking. And all of his fire monsters are real glass cannons, because I've gone over this before. The fire types in this game, highest attack, but they're real fucking pushovers. Especially at the beginning when we've still got water on the thing. So yeah, if you want even more of a hint that all this water's going to turn to lava, already got some fire element to it. So yeah. It's quite odd how this map starts with more light element than dark. You'd think it'd have some dark to it. More dark than light anyway, just because, you know, there's nothing good about a volcano. Except for the fact that the caves in it can make new land masses, I suppose, technically. I'm correct there, right? You need the volcano, lava from a volcano and water from the ocean. Well, not even from the ocean, just water in general to make new land. Isn't that how it works? I don't know. It's been a while since I took any fucking classes, let alone geography classes. I don't like geography. Geography's bollocks. Nah, that's not fair. My history teacher used to have a go at geography because they had to share the same block of buildings. They used to have the history. History was on the top floor and geography was on the bottom floor. And there was one time when we had to clear the area in the middle of the room because we were doing some exercise. To try and show how it was like to live in the 1920s in America during the Great Depression. I think that was the right year, I don't know, it's been a while. I've never been that good at American history anyway, because I'm not American.
This is no ordinary duel! Let the shadow game begin!
You said that last time, prick, and you somehow managed to run away, so don't you start with that shit. Saying it's a shadow game when last one was and you didn't die. Someone needs to die at the end of a shadow game. That's how it works. Or at least have their soul sapped. Anyway, yeah, we had to move the things around because we had to sit in a circle to because we all had to read out an extract of our,
It's my
of our
turn.
diaries in the form of a character from that era of America. By the way, I decided to write of a person who sold alcohol, and he said, "What, in America during Prohibition?" I was like, "Yeah, I was a front for the mob." And he was like, "Okay, fair enough." And that was it. And it was one of those not one of those many assignments where I bullshitted my way through it and fucking did it all the night before. Not the best way to get through classes, by the way. Seriously. Even if you are able to do stuff the night before, you probably fucking shouldn't, just because it's just so much easier if you do it way before the deadline. Just trust me on that one, guys. That's more for the younger people watching. Not that I think there's many young people watching this, but don't leave stuff to the last minute when it comes to classes, like homework and shit is what I mean. It's not worth it. So yeah, as I was saying, let's get to the end of this fucking story. We had to move all the chairs around so we could sit in a circle and all that, and we did. And as we were moving the tables and the chairs, our teacher just said, make sure to make as much noise as possible because there's a geography class going on downstairs. And he was just like, yeah, fucking annoyed the shit out of those geography bastards. He didn't use that language, but it was heavily implied. And on multiple occasions he said, yeah, don't take geography for GCSEs. He actively dissuaded people from taking geography as a fucking class for GCSE. And the way he did that was he was saying, he said, because geography is nothing but over-glorified colouring, which is just great. I don't know if that's true or not, because I never took it. Was never going to take it, because I, fucking hate geography. Not going to make that a secret. And so if someone can verify that for me, let me know. If anyone took geography, let me know. Was it a lot of colouring? Was it pretty much exclusively colouring? In fact, I think there was a fair share of people who decided to take geography as a GCSE subject, literally just because they were under the impression that it was mostly just colouring bullshit. Like colouring maps and fucking making symbols for churches with spires. That's all I remember doing in geography, because I sort of fucking stopped. I never did it for GCSE level, let alone fucking A level, so... I'm assuming it was a bit more than just colouring shit in by the time you got to GCSE level, let alone fucking A level. But it'd be funny if it was. Must have been a piss easy subject to do if it was mostly just, right, I'm going to colour in all the maps that are near the ocean by blue, all the areas that have no water near them at all in red. Useful life skills, though. How to colour in a map. I'm biased against geography, all because of my history teacher. And let me know, if you took history as a subject, let me know if your history teacher also had a hatred for geography. Because maybe wasn't that one teacher, maybe it's just history teachers don't get on with geography teachers. And they're just bringing that shit up in classrooms. It'd be fucking funny if that was the case. I'd enjoy it, give me a chuckle. I'm sure it'll give other people a chuckle as well. I'm pretty sure the volcano erupts as soon as Marik starts losing pieces, so... Here's hoping, right? I think this should take him out in one go. Not quite. Pretty close though. Pretty close. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Ah!
Pharaoh, keep it coming!
Oh, you're a glutton for punishment, eh? That's alright. I don't judge. I don't judge at all. I'm judging you silently on your fetish. It is one of the few that I think is odd. I'm kidding. I don't give a fuck what people are into, that's their own business, but come on. Pain and suffering, it's a little fucked up. Just my opinion. Feel free to agree or disagree with it. Yeah, no, not quite. So the volcano obviously...
That will not go unpunished!
If you say so. The volcano obviously will erupt after one of my turns because I've attacked second, and that's how it works. It's not too bad. 199 attack, so if I didn't have a shit ton of defense, as water types do, I'd be really hurting right now. Oh, that's a wind type. Oh, that's quite a bit. Oh no. Oh, here comes his coup de grace. Fuck it. I don't know. But that fucking Phoenix is a bastard to deal with. Even as a water type symbol with a water fiend deck, that fucker's got a lot of attack. 243. It's a real glass cannon though, because it can move very far. It can attack every block, thankfully, because otherwise it would be very limited in its uses. And it's got a lot of attack, but its defense is 20. Its HP is fucking low. So yeah, if I wasn't a water type, he'd not last long. He'd take one attack at most, probably, from anything that was strong. This duel is very interesting if you yourself have a fire type symbol as well, because it's pretty much a it's pretty much just a race to see who can attack first.
I've destroyed the first monster.
Yeah.
Celebrate now, because I guarantee you will not be celebrating later.
Yeah, we're gonna have a party in the Shadow Realm. What? There's no partying around in the Shadow Realm? Fuck you, there is now. I really hope I can defeat it with the Man-Eater Black Shark, because I want to be able to attack that fire grass.
My piece is still alive.
Yeah, barely. I should have used White Dolphin to... Ah, well. Hindsight's 20/20, innit? No, that's no good. I might as well use this thing to fucking finish it off then and get my piece into a more desirable position, I suppose. Namely that rock in the bottom right hand corner. Again, I pointed to it instead of instead of just saying it. This thing here. Again, if you wanna use your imagination for what my arm looks like, it's a big hairy thing with a tattoo of a knight on. So yeah. I used my right hand this time instead of my left. Sweet. Look at that boost. Mostly to attack. On the downside, I'm pretty confident that this volcano is going to erupt next turn and do me some damage. It does 50 damage per turn this time round. But thankfully, he's not got a wind type anymore. I'm not going to put you there. I'm going to put you there so you don't end up in the lava. He's not got a wind type anymore, so his main damage dealer is gone. Oh, let's watch the volcano erupt. Oh, it's not erupting yet. I am surprised. Huh. Maybe you have to land on a certain place to activate it, maybe, possibly. I don't know, it's usually active by now. Man, that didn't do dick. Mind you, it does help that he's in the water, so his attack's drastically lowered. Drastically, you know, drastically. I meant to say drastically, I don't know what's wrong with me today. My speech is not the best it has been. I swear I can talk sometimes. Oh, he's setting up that piece for a big move, I can tell it. Ugh. On the bright side, I'm not too fussed about keeping all my pieces alive anymore.
Victory's in my reach!
Dude, we've destroyed 2 pieces. We're not in that well of a position yet. Not that well off is what I should have said, but sweet. See, that's what I was aiming to do earlier with the Man-Eater, but not quite good enough. So we're taking out 3 pieces now. Should I move you there? Yeah, I'll move you there, because that way you'll avoid the lava and you won't be able to get attacked by anything other than the crawling dragon. Which I intend to remedy quite soon. I should be... Yeah, I'm going to take this fucker out, man. Man, these green dragon guarding the fortresses, they've got a steep monster point cost to field, but they're so useful, because you can keep them out of the fight while being able to attack. They're like an artillery unit, you know. They don't move very far, but once they're in the right position, they can attack from far away without any repercussions. In fact, the only thing that could really get them once they were free spaces away, you know, the max distance away from attacking them with their own attack, would be if they moved diagonally and attacked diagonally. So he's down to half strength now, and the volcano hasn't erupted, so I'm very surprised at that. I thought for sure that it would have erupted after I killed one thing, let alone half his fucking team. So level up, great. It must erupt at the end of this turn, surely.
You'll pay, Pharaoh! I'll destroy your 5 senses! Until all you can feel is the doom in your heart!
Yeah, I've heard all this spiel before. In fact, I think I heard it from... No. See, it's weird, right? Because Marik's all like, I will fucking destroy you. And Bakura's like, you know what? I want to destroy you, but I'm not that bothered about it. He's a rather chill dude compared to Marik. Ah, here we go.
I can hear it! I can hear it!
Pharaoh!
Pharaoh! I can hear the shadows calling your name!
But even I don't know my name. See what I did there? See what I did there? Again, I didn't fucking watch that series when he was trying to find out his name. Still don't know why he had to duel him to find out his name. Why you need to know his name in the first place? Doesn't matter. Normal Yugi is better than Yami Yugi, apparently. That's what we learned from that.
Let your funeral begin!
Dude, you're at such a disadvantage, this doesn't make any difference. It wasn't even 50, it's only 30. And again, it's only 3 of my monsters that are taking the damage anyway. Oh, no good, I take damage there.
That's not good. I take damage at that location.
No fucking shit. Oh, and he cool. I forgot it. I went second, so he gets an attack first. That might actually kill me. Oh, not quite, but it wasn't far off. On the bright side, I'm in a position that I can kill that fucking Phoenix in one fucking turn. Is it a Phoenix? I think it's a Phoenix. Nah, Secundus. I fucking hate Friends, but it does have some funny little gags in it. I'll give it that. I can't watch it seriously because I hate every fucking character in that show. But the characters that pop up just like once or twice are usually fucking hilarious. I mean, I have watched Friends. It's all that's on Comedy Central in the UK right now.
You're starting to annoy me!
Dude, you want me dead? I assume I annoyed you before this. Let's do that. Bye-bye, Crimson Sunbird, you punk-ass bitch. Oh, so deadly. So deadly. And yet, such a pushover. So yeah, as I was saying, in the UK right now, Friends is pretty much on non-stop on Comedy Central. And Comedy Central is a channel I put on when I'm just doing something, but not... I'm doing something else, but I want something on in the background, so... it used to be great because it used to be Scrubs, and it was on all the time. And it got replaced by Friends. By Friends! I'm not a fan of that show. Yeah, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Scrubs was such a good fucking program because it's a funny program, but it had episodes sometimes that weren't funny. They just made you sad, and they're just like, oh man, the feels, the fucking feels, man, the feels. Remember the episode that got me the most was when Michael J. Fox was guest starring in it, and his character had OCD. And I can't remember if it was the first episode or one of the following episodes because he guest starred in a couple. He was a great surgeon, but he had OCD. That was the kicker. And he pissed everyone off. He pissed off Dr. Cox and JD and Turk. And JD went to have a go at him. And you had Michael J. Fox who was just washing his hands, and then he just screamed at one point. You had Dr. Cox and Turk.
You're starting to annoy me!
All come to him to have a go at him, and then they just stopped outside his door with JD waiting on the edge for Michael J. Fox's character to stop washing his hands so he could talk to him. And he just screamed and he fucking went. It was. Watch the episode. That's all I can say. It's really good. The whole fucking collection is on Netflix, or the UK one anyway. So if you've not ever seen an episode of Scrubs, I suggest giving it a chance. If you can't. If you don't like it after, I'd say give it like 5 episodes, probably, because the first couple are just introducing you to characters, and in fact, probably the first 5 are all introducing you to characters, possibly. It depends how much introduction you need to a character. It depends how much you need to know about a character before you feel yourself introduced to them. I mean, I feel like 1 or 2. As long as you know a little bit about their background, I'd consider them introduced to, because you're meant to learn more about them as the series progresses. That's just how I see things, though. So, feel free to disagree with that. That behemoth ain't gonna do shit. So yeah, Scrubs, if you've not seen an episode, why? If you've not seen an episode, I highly recommend it. Not that you should really need me to recommend it to you. I'm sure other people have probably told you how good it is before now. Or not. maybe some people are like, ah, shit. I mean, I know I was like that when I first watched it, because it was the only thing that was on Comedy Central, and I was like, oh, guess I've got to watch this then. I was like, oh, this is shit, this is the worst thing ever. Ooh. And then it was like, actually, this is pretty good. Actually, if I move... Ah, fuck it, I'll just do that. I ain't that fussed. I'm gonna win. I'm winning at this point. There's no way I'm losing. It's just a matter of how long. It's whether I'm gonna have to defeat his symbol, or if I'm gonna have to take out the Trihorn Ceratop thing. The fuck is it called? Megazowler. Sorry. Fucking Trihorn. I got it mixed up with the Trihorn Dragon from Bakura's second stage, so that's what happened there. I think I might take out that Megazowler anyway, just because I want it. Because Marik's got 3 monsters, exactly 3. By the way, it rains, so it makes it easier for you in case you're having a tough time. Which you probably would be if you weren't using a water symbol. In fact, I'd probably be fucked right now if I weren't using water. This was probably the stage that motivated me to use a water symbol in the playthrough for this channel, instead of using my usual well, I say usual, I think I've used all of them except for Thunder. So, yeah. Thunder types are really shit in this game. It's not worth making a Thunder type symbol at all. They don't really excel at anything. They're like a jack of all trades, master of fuck all. That sort of deal. Which, you know, it's great for having as a bit of backup in your deck, but as the main creature in your arsenal, you don't really want something that's a jack of all trades, master of none.
Ha! Not bad!
Yeah, I should say not bad. It's, I'm kicking your ass, dude. You can't come back from this. Unless you're hiding some black magic. Which you could be. This is a shadow game after all. Just like last time. Fucking prick. See, I don't even mind the fact that we're having a shadow game. The thing that bugs me is we had a shadow game last time and he didn't even have the respect, didn't even do the respectable thing of just being accepted by the shadows. That's the condition of defeat. If you lose, you die. Or at least lose a bit of your soul. You know? Why is the shadow realm so bad anyway? Is it just nothingness? Because that would be pretty fucking terrible, I must admit. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I haven't watched the anime that in depth, so if they ever went into depth on what the fucking Shadow Realm was and why it was so disastrous to be sent there, that'd be interesting to know, I guess. Well, fuck you. I'm not using that then. How much health you got? 184. 177. I'll use these two because I want Grappler to get the last hit in so we can get a bit of a boost, because I think he's only level 2 right now, and it'll be useful to have him at a higher level for definite. Well, not even for definite, because the next duel is... the next duel is going to be an interesting one, I can tell you that much. I'm okay with talking about it now, because this will finish you! So yeah, finish him! Up, up, down, down, left, right, B8. I think I fucked that up.
I'll make you pay, Pharaoh!
Dude, you've lost. You can't win. You can't make me pay. You're going to the shadows, you fiend. You fiendishly fiendy fiend. So fiendish, I shall call you Mr. Fiend. You fiend! Go back into the shadows. You fiend!
I'm the winner.
Sure are.
I've been defeated! No! It was you who was supposed to lose, Pharaoh!
You're the one who's going back into the shadows, Marik.
Ah, he said it. He said it.
No! No! Ah!
So he just went, ah! And his lips were going, opening and closing. Why? I know they haven't really done any attempt at trying to sync the lips to the words coming out of them in this game, but you'd think at least... I think for that bit at least they'd be able to go like, well, it doesn't matter what language he's speaking, he's just screaming. No opens and closes their fucking mouth / lips when they're screaming, do they? Unless they're going ah ma 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 ba ba. But that's not really screaming. That's going ba 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 ba. That's like fucking Luigi levels of screaming when he falls to his death. That kind of dealio. Man, getting a lot of level ups, but that's what you get when you don't lose a single piece. Is you pretty much guaranteed to level up every time. Oh, both his fire grasses are level 2, so that's interesting to know. So we want Crawling Dragon, Megazala, and Crimson Sunbird, because this is the only way you can get those 3 monsters. Unless you trade with a friend, which trading, you can't actually do trading in this game, but what you do is you do a duel and you ante up one of your monsters and you just lose a duel to each other, and then that's how you swap your monsters. Not much point in doing it though, really, because all the monsters are pretty easy to fucking get in this game, especially if you play through the game. Play through the game and you will get every monster, you won't have to worry. The only time I'd suggest dueling a friend is if you want to... you don't even have to duel a friend, you can duel your fucking self if you really want to, just insert another controller. And you can fuse stuff and evolve stuff without having to worry about having to finish a duel with someone, because you do your evolution and fusion, and then the person who hasn't got the fusion / evolution, you just forfeit the duel, and then you keep the fuse to evolve the monster, and you don't have to risk it in an actual story game. Anyway, I've gone on for like, what, a solid minute and a half after the duel's finished, so yeah, I hope you liked the video, guys. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate any comments. And if you want to see more content from me, then yeah, please subscribe and stay tuned and all that. See you next time, guys.